So, greetings and salutations. This is Ice and Quinn, and we're doing another broadcast of No Man's Sky. Today, we are going to be covering fuel, resources, how to get some titanium, thammium, everything you don't need titanium or Chrysonite for warp fuel, but if you're heading on that long trip to the center of the universe, you will be wanting some of those. Some of the others. Got too many screens attacking me here. Hello, Mock, and welcome to the stream. So, at the very least, you need thammium, iridium, plutonium, a number of those, and some carbon too, actually. So we're going to cover a couple planets here that will have those things. There's a couple different types, so let's do with the intro and then jump into it. And we are back, and I am on a barren world, as you can probably see. Struggling with my microphone terribly, and I have found, I've no proof, but I found barren worlds are different than barren moons. So how you can tell it's barren is it'll be devoid of fauna and flora. You can see that when you get out of the ship, or you can look it up in the registry for the planet after you've landed on it, and this one is pretty obvious. This is a world, though, so it's going to have far less titanium and Chrysonite than, say, a moon. At least that's been my experience. It will have plenty of plutonium. It will have thammium, so let's do a scan, see if we can find some thammium. Well, I was already looking at it right there, so yep, plenty of thammium up there, and that's usually on barren planets and moons. This is sort of the way you'll find it in really large groups, which makes it easier. If you're traveling to the center, you want to make all your warp fuel basically on the planet. I'm harvesting because I'm actually low on thammium, because I always am. But if I were making additional fuel, I would just make it here and collect the resources, so I don't have to fill my ship up with it and keep going through. I think this is probably going to be all that I actually need if I this bunch here. There's a couple other things. Most of these planets usually have some resources, and I'll show you how to get to those if you're not familiar. How they're often hidden underground without a cave, so that requires explosives. You can make explosives, or you can try another couple tricks. So how do you find barren planets when you're floating around the universe? The trick I use is I look for a large sun. Now, the sun's not above the horizon here, but it's a very large sun in this system. So if my theory holds true, and so far it has, I think just about every case, the planets are barren, I'm assuming because the sun is affecting them. At least for me, it's been a good indicator. Now, I have one viewer, Alan Park, who's noted that if there's gold on the planet, it's quite often barren. So you got two markers there. And you can see there's a bunch more thammium over there. So if you are on that long trip, you can pretty much get all the plutonium and thammium and other things. Now, this planet has emerald as well. It's hidden beneath the ground. I'm going to do a scan, see if we can... Okay, we found some there. You see it appeared briefly. Depends on where it's at. Sometimes you can just burst through. I'll look for maybe a soft spot here. So it's an underground cave, and there is no cave opening. So let's see if we can blow a hole in it. Try that again. Doesn't always work. You might have to find a better spot, or make the hole bigger until you actually find out where it is. See if this is recharged. See if I'm near it. Okay, that's part of the problem, is I'm not actually near it. Let's try it here. I'll go through a bunch of grenades here. have to reload. Well, I'll use thallium since I have a lot of it. We're making some pretty big holes there. I gotta see if I'm even going in the right direction. Let's recharge that again. Apparently not. It looks like it's over here. Well, we're gonna make a crater. And see if we can get in there this way. Normally you don't have to go quite that long. I'm not trying to shoot there. I'm trying to shoot over on this other side. Ooh, we've made a big hole there. Might need to try a different spot. See if we can do it. That's a really bad example of how to do it. There's one there. I'll scan a second time before I waste a bunch of grenades on it. And try and look for a lower spot on the ground. Usually these underground caves that are hidden are very large deposits. Actually, entire caverns filled with it. I gotta wait for my scanner to finish. Okay. Oh, looks like we might be above one here. Let's reload and try that. Or that way. Okay, finally broke into. I'm going to shoot one more shot so we can get in there. This is the wall, so we'll actually have to mine our way through the wall. And this is what I found earlier. So I've already mined a lot of it out, but you can see the areas are actually often larger than the others, and sometimes you can keep connecting them once you remove what's on the wall, or sometimes blast through. Usually when you try to shoot the wall, it'll blast the floor. So very large deposits down here, and it's so dark that I can't see how to get out. Climb on up. So this is an example of the world and the resources on it, but if you can find titanium, it's just going to be very rare. There might be other places on the planet that will have it. So I'm going to jump to where I found a barren moon. Which is actually just one system over. So I'm going to go ahead and place a marker on it so I know where I'm going. There's a waypoint. Set on up there. I'm just picking that as an example. There's a moon, I think, in this system, but I haven't checked it out yet, so it's a little bit easier. Check it out this way. I think we're high enough in space. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that waypoint. Yep, to the waypoint. So it just went over. And engage warp drive. Off we go. And how are you doing today, Mock? The system's just a hop, skipping, and jumping away. There's a fleet there. Don't think that's it. Doesn't look like a barren moon. Actually, I don't think this one's a moon either. This might be a planet. Well, let's go down there and see. I think this might be it. As I was saying, you can find them on barren planets as well. This system has a very large sun. I've found barren moons. It tends to be more plentiful, but you'll probably often find better resources on the worlds. And I see there's iridium here, which I do happen to need, so I'm just going to go land someplace and see if we can hunt down. Try and make it an open area so I can see when I do the scan. Not blocked by mountains. Hello, Galen. Welcome back. Okay, not a lot of plutonium there. See what else we've got in this system. I don't recall. Ah, this is the moon here I want to go to. Let's go on to that moon. Let's put some launch fuel in. This planet does have plenty of it too because it's a barren planet, but the goal here was to show a moon, so and I found the moon. Or maybe that was yet another planet. Too close to tell. That one, unless it changes color, didn't look too barren, but yep, that's it. So let's just engage drive and get over there. Put some fuel in. As soon as I find where I put my pulse engine, I'm obviously going to need some iron too. Hopefully I'm not attacked by any pirates at this point. This planet does have emerald nickel also. And it can be above the surface, but like I said, with that last planet, if you scan below the surface, you can get larger deposits. They seem to be richer as far as yield too, but I'm not sure if that's a part of it or not. It'd be great if someone else could verify that, give their opinion on it. Mark, I am doing well. And hello to everyone else who's here at the channel. Thanks for returning or for a first-time visit. Appreciate it very much. Okay, we're just gonna head straight on down. Whoa. Stop there, see if I can find a little bit of a plane. Let's see if we have any luck finding titanium, chrysonite. They will be on worlds, particularly when they look like this. They don't show up on the scan, so I picked a bad place. There's a little bit of thallium. There's more. This is probably plutonium. Yeah, it's plutonium. Take that. And this might be plutonium, I guess. And if I land on the ground and hurt myself, yep. That's obviously emerald. Oh, I should have paid attention to that sooner. Okay. A vehicle would make it a lot easier. That looks like titanium there. Yep, titanium. So, just have to run around a little bit to find it. It's not as common as the plutonium. Seeing why there's sound over there, because this planet's barren. And it usually does appear on planes. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of minerals there. See, I think this is plutonium. Yep. But I won't spend the whole time running around looking for it. For all the viewers who are watching this on YouTube after the live stream, I think you get the idea. You do have to look for it, but you can find it in large quantities. And you can find the thallium here too. So if you don't need any of the other resources, the barren moons are the best place to get all the warp drive fuel resources, which I happen to be needing since I'm going to the center. Well, I guess aren't we all in this game? More plutonium. Apparently I'm all tuckered out. So let's, I'm going to call the freighter here. Because that's really all you can say about barren moons and barren planets. Large suns. Try looking at the star map when we're in space. So, get an idea. Although I think large suns probably self-evident to everyone. Alright, before I go in there, let's jump in the map. Slow down a little bit so I don't get too far away. Okay, I don't want a pirate attacking this ship. I'll come back out in my fighter so that way I can scan. But, you know, on the map, a large sun is a large sun, so that is really self-evident when you look at the star charts. You can tell from the various sizes. And I'm very bad at changing ships when I should. Just use the Explorer when I want planets or long jumps. Oh, apparently I have company there. And I need to see where I'm going anyhow. So, in exploration mode, you can see the size. That's a large sun. I think that's the one we were just at. That's the center there. A few more. So those will usually have barren worlds. Wow, am I scooting really fast. And they do stand out. There's obviously different colors too. But let's see what's next on our trek here. Going to the galactic core. There's a wormhole over there. I know I don't have enough fuel, but I'm not jumping with this ship, so. See if the numbers were actually changing. I'm going to have to take my other ship out so we can see how far I can actually warp. There's a lot of ship changing here in this episode. Let me turn this around without bumping into my freighter. There we go. Two speeds, really fast and really slow. I'm trying to put it in the front parking spot. Oh, and it's going to move me over to another one. Well. Alright, I already have this one fueled up. This is not mine. I'll see how much it is though. Where's the market for a new Explorer? C-class. 34 slots though. That's nice. I really don't haul stuff in my Explorer, so I just use the warp drive benefits. Make sure the engines are topped off. Hyperdrive. Like that. And how many light years can we jump with this thing? I don't have the theta drive yet, so it might lead us right to the black hole. We can take a chance with the black hole. Though the last black hole took me from 172 to 174. There's a green sun that I just passed. Making a lot of turns here. So this thing's still going. It's in part because we double back on ourselves. Or I double back on myself. Yep, I certainly can pull that down. Well, I see a red sun. I'm not sure if that's a green sun. I think I see a green sun to the right over there. I don't think that one closest there is green. But I did not mean to do that. Ooh, grumble, grumble, grumble. Let me go back to current. And we're going to jump all that way again. Hello, Thudo. Welcome back. Glad you could make it. And that goes, of course, for everyone else who's watching as well. All right, so 562 light years out of 174,000. We might be taking a another black hole, but let's jump here first. And also looking for a green planet and a red planet. So I'm going to test out the prices of Vividium and Rubium. Since they are extremely rare. And what are the odds of ending up right in another fleet battle? Because it seems every time well, it's usually wormholes, I end up in a fleet battle. Also looking for Extreme Planet, because that's the next thing I need for Specialist Polo. And that would give me a better drive. I've already talked to him, so I know what he needs. Just seeing what's on these planets. I needed one more element for this last shield for this thing. Zinc. I think I've got that in my freighter, so don't have to worry. And how much fuel do I have left? Well, let's go back to the Star Trek. This is a water world. I really hate to pass up water worlds. Alright, Thudo, then hopefully we'll find some rubidium. I'll make it easier for anyone who's looking for it. Let me go to free mode and see if I see anything that looks red. I'm partially color challenged, so having me look for something that's red might be a waste of everyone's time. Is this one red here? I'll put it to a vote in the chat if you guys think it's red. I'll lock on to it, see if I can get information about it. M-glass. Well, it looks like there's another red one right next to it too, and maybe a blue one up above. Let's go there. Because I certainly want to check. I think Vividium has a much higher price, but Rubium, I imagine, sells for a pretty good price as well. No, I compare that to mining. Okay, well, that planet looks forbidding and has rubium, so let's head on down. What's interesting is they show it as a resource on the planet, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't show up on your scanner when you go to scan it. It's water? Yeah, it looks like it's water. And we have our first landing pad right here. So I'm going to put a beacon here. Use this as a home base. And there's fuel. I'll pick that up in a second. Fuel. So far, no acid rain. Let's go in and talk to the local guy here. Oh, hello, Mr. Guy. Mining overseer. Well, what do you have for me? Friend, technology, sales gig, multi-tool technology, a blueprint. Well, hopefully it's pretty good. 1,000. No. No. Maybe you'll give me a good one. Well, I'm going to pay 1,000 units. I always pay 10 because I'm cheap, but I can afford 1,000, so delighted. Combat amplifier Sigma. Well, not bad if I didn't have it. Wow. Don't think I'll be switching to that one. Just a quick comparison. I wonder if I get paid. Hello, Coney. Welcome back. And let me go ahead and raid the place. It's the door out. The door out. Well, there's doors out everywhere. So let's get out here in the rain and put this beacon down. Get the feeling it's a save point. And some oxides. Excellent. I think this might be some rubidium over here, Thudo. Or maybe not. It's iridium, yeah. Looks like the two. I found a predator. Should scan these guys. I'll be here. Wow, we got a lot of predators, a lot of animals here. Okay, the drones are really unhappy. You know. I needed the zinc anyhow. Okay, if you're gonna come running over here, I'm gonna shoot you. Someone down there I'm not scanning, but I don't see him, so. I got another drone. Let me put my beacon right here. Sorry, beacon, it's a signal booster. No, it's a beacon. Yeah, that's right. As I'm being shot. Maybe I don't have enough resources. Okay. Get in here for a moment. Need 2 carite sheets. Oh, look at all this junk I've got to sell. Well, let's go back out there. I'll go in here. I forgot I had that much to sell. Let's sell that. I need the copper. Iridium I do not need right now. I don't have enough anyhow to do anything with. Pugnium. I promise to list every one as I sell them. Alright, does that help with inventory, Eddie? Not really much because I've got so much plutonium right now. Let's put a little bit of that in the ship. Emerald. I needed the emerald. I don't need the copper. Well, let's just destroy the copper. It's the emerald I needed. Iridium, Chrysonite. Okay. we've got all we need there. Let me see if I can make the carite sheets. 1, 2. Tech. And what else do I need? Voltaic cell. Okay, well, we don't really need to come back here that desperately. Let's see if we can find some rubidium in this rain. Wonder if that is it. It's not the shape of iridium, so it's a good start. Let's land right here. And maybe that's a big tower of... Well, it's sort of scanned, but I believe it is rubidium. Hello, guys. Just scan all of you. That one looks like a predator. Let me get this one right here. That one looks very unfortunate. Yep, rubidium. I steal a bunch of it and make an opening up there. Cannot see, so I have to have it turn off flashlight. Oh, that helped. Mine a little bit of it. See what sort of price we get. And did that help, Thudo? It basically looks like iridium, but it doesn't scan quite as brightly. Now, predators, drones, that's about all I need. Ah, ouch. There's one nasty storm. See, there's a predator getting ready to sneak up behind me. Oh, don't want to get near that. That's my forsworn enemy. Here we go. And we're pretty close to that station. About right over there. I'm wondering if this is as bright as it ever gets on this planet. And we'll dock there. Not a problem, Thudo. And I am curious about the price. Now, since this planet has it, yeah, it's... So we might need to haul it. Fill a hauler full of it and take it to another world. So it's 280 units. So I'm going to remember that. We'll see if we go to a system that does not have it. See what the price is. And let me check what I need on the ship again. I should pin this. That's right, zinc. It's in the freighter. Oh, no, well, to answer the question about day and night. Let's grab some fuel. I have a feeling we're going to be doing some more jumps. Alright, let's bring our ship here. Or should I head to the galactic hub instead of the... Hello, Robo! Konnichiwa, Ice and Space Samurais. Konnichiwa. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for joining in the chat. And everyone else who's here, thanks for showing up. Can't call you out because I can't see your names, but that's fine. Alright. Put this tugboat in here. I guess I'm going to park on that side. Oh, I did get them the center. Let's see if I have zinc and storage here. Left. It's either going to be in this one or the one next to it. Iron, nope. Lots of aluminum, though. Zinc. Need 300. Okay. I'm going to upgrade this ship. And iron. Those I'm just going to sell now because I don't need them. Do I have any iron? Well, I think I have iron stored away, but I'll put the remaining zinc, if there is any remaining zinc, back. Go to the... I have iron there, but I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Carrying too much zinc. Let's put that back in case I need it. Let's... Not going to sell the rubidium, so I want to try it in another system. I'm going to sell some of those carrot sheets that I need a voltaic cell for. Can always make them again. That's where my iron went, but... Rubidium still just about the same price here in space. Keep the fluid, the rubidium. Can probably put that in the ship. Yes. They'll stack in there. Titanium we'll put in that corner. Emerald up here. Too much thamium. Plutonium. Alright, we're set to go. So do you think we risk the black hole? Hello, Aruskat, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Well, there's not a lot of noticeable difference. I played it on both the PS4 and the Pro. Initially, I just, because they changed the texture pack, it was very hard to tell. When you put them side by side, you can notice that the graphics on the PS4 seem to be a little bit richer in color. That might be because of they're scaling down the resolution or something. And it seems like you get, when you're in large fleet battles or planet with a large number of life forms, you get maybe just a little bit less frame rate drop than what you do on the PS4. They don't even have an option for plus content, so it's, you know, if you're looking to buy a PS4 Pro for this game, right now I wouldn't say that's worth it. Hello, King. Welcome back. But you could... I mean, this is on the internet, so it depends on your connection. You might be able to tell some of it here. Let's go to the station. As soon as I find it. And see if we can get anything free from the station. And I forgot to get iron. So we need to stop and get iron. There are other games, Arushka, that have significant differences, and that's usually when they give you an option. This one has no option, so it's really, you know, to turn on some PS4 Pro feature. Usually they'll have like 2K graphics, or which most TVs can support standard high def and not 4K. That's well, obviously twice as high. Friend, report, reward, trader, share loot, destroy. I've got the trader red-handed. Products and elements are pouring out of the facility's storage vaults and into its own inventory. Above the gentle buzz of embezzlement that sounds around us, I can hear a life form's terrified gulps. It looks me straight in the eyes and makes a proposition. Well, I could report him, but I feel bad for him. So I don't want all. I'll just demand a share. No problem, where's Scott? Oh, of course I got a carite sheet. Let's see, rubidium. Whoa, it's even lower price here. Don't sell it in this system. And we're just going to see if this guy happens to have a theta drive. No, I don't believe he will, but... And for some reason I was right. That's okay, don't need the sales pitch. He's still giving one though, isn't he? Up here, let's hop back in the ship. Can we call the freighter here so I can take that iron out? Be a no right here right now. A little bit further down. I think it's faster to pull out of the freighter than to go to the planet and get it. But the next system I'm going to have to pick up some more iron. Well, this one only wants to park in the center. Upstairs quickly and grab it. Given that the wormhole the last time pushed me further away, I can't figure out the statistical probability, but I would say it favors not pushing me further away again. But seldom does it work that way for me. Okay, we'll just take all this, put some of it in the ship. Okay, well, that's about all you get in the ship. I have the suspension fluid in there right now. I think I need a bigger Explorer. Or less stuff on it. I'll put some plutonium over there. get some more iron. Since I can store 500 of it. And I'll keep this. Right. Without going to these planets, I can't tell if any of them are extreme. And went down the wrong side. Back up to the side. Hello, Rye, the sci-fi guy. I'm playing on the PS4, and they don't have mods on it yet, so this is just the basic stuff. I'm assuming you play on the PC, though. And welcome to the channel and chat. So let's look for the wormhole. Not going to happen, so we're going to have to look on our own. Jump to it. Yep. This may be a bad idea as we get further away. If the wormhole throws us out in the wrong direction. No problem, Rye, the sci-fi guy. Thudo, I believe your ships will just be transported over with all your other goods. Because I know all your materials are transferred over if you don't take them out. Okay, and I am not going to use this ship. Because I don't want to spend time repairing it. I have a ship I can't sell. That's an interesting planet. Let's bring that freighter in. And the ship that I can't even sell to an NPC trader is the one I'm going to throw in the black hole. There's too many things on this one now. This used to be the cheapest ship I had, but I've upgraded so much that too many things that go bad in the black hole. So we're 174,000 light years out, rounded. Last time I was 172. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer. I guess maybe just back to the 172. I have enough fuel to get into the wormhole, just barely. Rye, yes, they have updated on the PC. And same updates. They both come out at the same time, actually. We're going to get a battle here, hopefully not. Wormholes around here someplace. How do you miss a wormhole? It's got to be over here. It's opposite of the sun. There it is. Yeah, there's quite a bit, Rye, that they put into it. So much it's very hard to say. Hello, Gavin. Didn't see you there. Oh. I'm looking at chat, not driving into this giant, vast singularity that would normally crush me. Okay, 174,000 light years away. Are we going to get closer or further away? Thank you, Arushka. or Co. I'm not sure if the T is silent or not. But thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Helps the channel wonderfully. Rye, I'm playing on the PS4, and they have updated it. It's just you don't do mods in this game on the PS4. You can on others. We are now 173, so we gained 100,000 light years. Let's scan for black hole. So yes, this is updated, has all the features, but no mods. Hello Games has chosen not to make mods available for it on the PS4. All right. This is quite the planet. And thank you, Rye. Very much appreciated. Other subscription is always welcome. I have to have the bell turned on my side, so you guys probably get an echo when that occurs. Where's the side of this? And thanks to everyone else who's shown up that hasn't commented in chat. I can't call your names out, but I appreciate it very much. Creature belongs to already discovered 8 species left. I don't know that I know what that message means. I'm reading chat, guys, so. Well, thank you, Rye. I'll try my best. Hello, Alan, and welcome back. Thanks for returning, and thanks to everyone who's new or returning. Always appreciate the viewers. Oh. And I'm sure Nightbot, who's in the channel right now, ignoring everyone, does too. Hello, Enforcer. The warrior is silent for a second before looking at me conspiratorially. It looks is everyone stealing from the stations now? It looks behind to check for its colleagues before powering down the security system. The warrior pulls open the trade vault at its feet, which seems to be piled high with multi-tool upgrades. It indicates the contents of my inventory as trade. Yeah, well, I sort of got burned the last time, so you're just going to get 100. For a blueprint I already have, I know I'm going to get again. Well, it seems like Nightbot has decided to wake up for Gavin. Okay, rubium here is just about the same price it was in the last 190,000 light years away, and the price is the same. But they do sell nip buds here. What is the price, I wonder? It was 17,000. That's not really that remarkable, is it? I don't need anything from him. Oh, Nightbot was blocking some of your messages. You might have typed a web link or something in there. So, but it answered the question if Nightbot was awake. Yes, Sci-Fi Guy. I have typically been naming the planets and creatures after the broadcast. I'll name the systems after people in the channel, actually, and subscribers, but to keep everyone from having to watch me type on controller keyboard, I name the rest afterward. But if someone has a name for a creature or a planet, I will certainly name it for that. I've done that a few times, actually. Let me see if I can call this freighter here. I don't think so. They already moved in. Wonder what broke on this ship. I'll check here after the freighter comes in. Huh, looks like nothing. Well, if you don't put anything on the ship, then it doesn't break. That's right, Kevin. Well, that might be why Nightbot is not actually doing his job properly. Is it hasn't been getting Christmas cards. In we go here. I'm going to check the price of this, which looks like an Explorer, and see if it just happens to be an S-type. I'll make you an offer on that. No, not an S-type. That's definitely not an Explorer. For those not familiar, Explorers do actually move faster across the planets, and the fighters move slower on planets but faster in space. Haulers are just big tugboats, any way you look at it. Hello, Fear Noir. Yes, it's 1.24 now, and Nightbot is apparently going to promote. Yes, it's 1.24. It seems like they patched the bug on Space Fleet battles. Hello, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas is taking care of that for me. I should have waited. Thank you, Lucas. Quite a few interesting worlds here. A monolith. Well, can't pass up the monolith. I was planning on warping. I'm trying to get in the habit of using the fighter to move around the system, the hauler just when I want to carry stuff, and this ship when I'm jumping, because this is horrible in combat. Alright. Hell. Let's land right here. And what's this planet have in store for us? Yeah, I think you're right. It might be another Euclid Galaxy golf course. I hear creatures. I don't see a lot. What was the rare resource? I can't tell there. Is that water? No, that's a cave. Well, for people who haven't seen my stream before, I'm horrible when it comes to caves. I can't stop. Okay, anyone who has not had a system named after you, type exclamation point in the chat and I'll go first. We'll get everyone, but I need someplace to start. And we might have a little bit of a delay. Yeah, we do. I have no delays, but it appears that YouTube is delaying a little bit. So what I'm pausing here for now is to see if anyone typed anything in the chat. It looks like it's catching up. It's right near. Yeah, Arrakis, Dune, desert planet. Okay, well, it looks like I had managed to get a few of those in there. Looks like I think I have one after you, so I'll do everyone first. Rye, I'm just going to go with Rye, because it's very appropriate. Well, we can name something a waypoint on the planet, the sci-fi guy. I'm assuming you're not related to Bill Nye. Yeah, Alan, that's free radiation poisoning for everyone. It's not a pleasant looking plant. It's unique. Hello, Ayo, and welcome to the channel. And yes, Coney, the spice must flow. Well, we do have a lot of Dune fans here. Warrior body, restore power. I become part of a strange new reality. The ancient rock opens inside. The dried out heart of an ancient warrior is strung up between wooden pillars. It pulses slowly as it hangs there, still beating. I think we're still getting a lot of Edgar Allan Poe references here. There's a heart beating there. Lying below it on the dusty floor are a set of wrinkled lungs that look forever doomed to wheeze stale air. A desiccated eyeball stares up at me, unblinking. Place the lungs with the heart. Okay, and it's saying warrior body restore. Well, all right. I really don't think that would work, but I'm going to do that. Yes, right. I know you're the sci-fi guy. It seems like a natural extension from the science guy to the sci-fi guy. Okay, yeah. Well, that's actually... I'm going to take a picture. Hopefully it takes the... Oh, good. It does take the markers out. Let's see if we can get up just a little bit closer there. All right. And we'll snap that. I send that to Twitter. If anyone wants it, you can pick it up on Quinn Eisen at Twitter. I also have it in the description of this broadcast. PS and audience, no one. Well, I guess we can actually do it to anyone. Forget about that. And I have updated my schedule, which is on the header and also in the description of this text, if you want to see when the next broadcast is. Out of Rick and Morty, right? Yeah, right. It sort of does. That I did not catch, that they were lyrics from a Linkin Park song, Fear and Or. Yes, Alan and I hadn't either. We got 2 planets, and then the moon, I think, was a little bit higher before. Those planets would have a horrible effect on each other's gravity. I'm assuming there's a greater space between them. I'm naturally going to have to go there and take a look. But, so I can use enough plutonium on this planet, I'll land one more time. And take the fighter over there. Well, thank you, King. I actually hadn't checked, but welcome to everybody who is watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to chat. I can't tell if you're new or returning because I can't see your names, but it's always nice to have everyone here. Let's call this freighter close. And maybe we can even get the space battle on the way. Not with this one, but I knew I'd use up all the plutonium. Fortunately, have a lot. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it very much. It is great to have more subscribers. It helps the channel. For some strange reason, it makes me broadcast more. Up we go. So it would be nice if they had gravity effects, because those two worlds would just be giant volcanoes. Hello, Dennis. Welcome to chat. And welcome to the channel. Okay, we'll hop in this guy. Make sure it's the right one. Yep. We got the weapons loaded. Well, NMS Addict, thank you very much. I haven't been comparing. I have a number listed on the front page. Other people, so you have a choice of a few out there. So there are some good ones out there. Okay, let's warp. Can I warp in between these two worlds? Well, enjoy your stay at the robot castle, Robo. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it very much. Have a good day. Oh, we're in combat. Gosh darn, wasn't planning on that, I guess. Where? Oh, they're there. Let's see if we can burn after them. Maybe get behind them. Or we're just going to chase them in circles all day. There we go. Can I get a lock? No lock on this guy, so let's try that one. There he is. He's... Oh, a little bit of a frame rate drop there. Switch weapons. And I'm going to invert and fly backwards to make them chase me now. See where this guy's at. 2. Got him. We'll go back to the others to make them come to us. Going backwards. There we go. Yeah, a few upgrades on the ship. I apparently have 8 species left, so... Okay, we were still going to this planet. They just looked a lot closer. That would be, you know, Rye, the sci-fi guy. I would like to see other species in the game. I'd like to see small villages or something like that. Just something that had a little bit of a variety to it. Yes, Fear Nor. They have the leading on it. I think if they gave everyone a chance to use the weapons a little bit more, you'd get a feel for the lead. But their ships fly around so erratically. The G's they would pull would pretty much kill their inhabitants. So instead of shooting them, I just let them make a turn and die. And now Nightbot just won't shut up. Okay, if he keeps it up, I'm going to turn him off. I can't figure out that program. It half works. So we have no giant volcanoes. That's what I was hoping for. There's 2 planets this close. The gravity would affect each other. But we can look for Regogen and then try finding another black hole. And we go. Oh, it's going to be hard not to build an exo vehicle here. Maybe just briefly. Long enough to kill myself. Yeah, Alan. You already know what's coming. And there's a cave right over there where I can get the Antrium. So we're building a submarine, guys. I agree, Fearnor. They could add those in pretty easily, even if they're just, you know, fetch and kill missions. And haul. That would be a nice one. Haul, a fetch, or kill. Okay, we're looking for Atrium. Or Antrium. The Atrium is in the front room. Oh, I'm going to get all sorts of messages from the YouTube filter when it tells me that I have shaky cam because I'm jumping around so much with this. Okay, well, I'll go back in the cave and look for some more. Oh, there's some more. We got Doctor Who fan too, huh? Have a favorite doctor? Rye the sci-fi guy? You know, Lucas, when I compared the two, it seemed like the colors were brighter, but, you know, I'm color challenged, so I'm really the worst guy. I've had a lot of people come to the channel and ask if it's 4K or, you know, what's going on because it doesn't look like it normally does, so it might be I haven't noticed the difference because they picked my weakness. Colors. So I'm just confused why everything's gray. Okay. Not a pleasant planet. Wish it would be. If I'm going to have bad weather, I need another extreme. Really? They're stabilizing? Where is a cave? I get so far from the ship that... That's just carbon. It's a coast. Okay, we're going to have to make something to keep us alive. There we go. Have one already. I just need a little bit more antrium. There we go. Put a shield in there. Get this platinum. Because I need that. Just 8 more units. If I can find 8 more units in that cave, then we're set. David Tennant. Actually, he was one of my favorites, too. Yeah, that might be the extra we need. 2, 4, 9. Yep, 1 extra. Oh, we got a predator too. Hold on, where is he? He's apparently over here. Missed him. Was he everywhere, or? Well, I needed irons. I have to reload now. I need to get in the cave to make these batteries. Was that him there? Well, let me scan him first. He's a frisky little thing. No, that's not him. Oh, it's going to be the crab thing down there, I bet. Yeah, I need some more iron, so let me go ahead and reload. I'll use the remaining carbon I have there. And see if we can just get in the cave for a second while I make up these batteries. See you, Thudo. Have a good day. I've only found one system, Lucas, that actually has had a good price on NipNip. Okay, we're making batteries. Oh, we need a resonator too, don't we? I always add that one component in that we don't need. Okay, well, we can get that. There it is. Actually, this does seem a bit like Gallifrey. Not that I've been there. It's been a while since I've been there. Tolklefane. Okay. Let me get to my ship here first. Looks like there's another giant pineapple up here. I should call them pina coladas. Boy, did I wander a long way from my ship. Okay. Let's go up and get a dynamic resonator. Used to carry one on me all the time. And I never used it. So I stopped. Let's recharge those shields. Charge the pulse engine. There we go. And go to Gallifrey. Still en route. That's fair enough. I'm guessing that's how they really look. Yeah, if I can't find them. And where was I going? Much closer. So for ships the size of a freighter, I've come up with a long list now. I've mentioned before a explorer class ship about the size of a freighter. Maybe it could scan down certain minerals on planets or have a better chance, or you could upgrade it to do that. A mining ship so you could mine the asteroids, and a bounty hunter ship that might carry 2 ships in the cargo hold instead of many more. So that way you could be a bounty hunter, and then those missions just have more bounty hunting missions than the 3 that they have. Well, thank you, Gavin. I named one after you. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll run into it. Okay, just 1 dynamic resonant. Actually, I'm going to buy 2. So I have a backup. After emptying my inventory slots. See what I have to sell. Still hauling around that rubidium. There we go. I could trade that for standing, but I'm not going to. Alright. Well, they sell Geknet buds here, that's right. Okay, buy 2 resonators. No, I guess we're going to buy 1. See if we can find one on the way out. If this guy doesn't take off before I get there. Come on. Apparently the gravity in these stations is so intense that I run at a slower pace. Make an offer. No, I didn't want the ship. My bad. Resonator. Oh good, you got one. No, I got some suspension fluid for you, but I'm not gonna try and get to the cell right now, as we're building the submarine. As Alan clearly predicted. Thank you, Gavin. I'm gonna go with Ice in the 5th. And I do have a message at my, where is Gallifrey? My home base asking people not to shoot my pet sentinel. He seems just to respawn, but I know it's around here. Right here? I don't think so. We came a long way. Keep passing those 2. It's got to be one of these guys, I would think, because we went to the 2 worlds that were close together. But maybe not. There's one coming up here, but we already saw that one. There's one behind it. Ah, that must be it. Let's just warp around this one. Yep. There we go. Oh, thanks, right? Yeah. Yeah, because of the delay, Alan, I'd figured out before you got to see it. Because, apropos to Gallifrey, I'm in the future. Because YouTube is delaying it. Although it looks like we're almost caught up now. Yep. We're maybe just about the time it took you to type it, Alan. Behind him delay, so that's better. Okay, we need a good launch point. Also need, I think I have the iridium for it, but that's pretty easy to find. Well, I've got flying critters. Let's go ahead and take a snapshot of those. I've got a lot of them. I'll have to stay out of the air. Let's see if I have enough iridium on me. That would make things so much easier. Yep, I do. Now we can go around this way. I want to see where that one cave was that I found. I guess we'll just have to come out here. This is pretty bumpy. Yes, Lucas. I can't figure out Nightbot. He does seem to have an attitude, though. There we go. I think we're close. Don't want to get in that ravine, though. I did. Oh, look at that. I'll get out and take a picture of it. That's got Predator written all over it, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's see if we can grab that with the camera. Peter, I have no idea what Nightbot is doing. Well, that should be good enough. And we'll send that one on Twitter. Again, it's on Quinn Eisen Twitter if anyone wants that. Now I'm going to shoot it. Those are shadows, I think. Okay, this water's pretty deep. Hopefully I can make that jump. Oh, found a school of other things. Apparently these guys are shy. Just in large quantities. There it is. Doesn't have quite the same effect that it does on land, but won't get in tunnels, so that way we won't get lost. Though I desperately want to go in that tunnel. I'll have to mark this on my map. Well, that's sort of close. And the front wheels will eventually go down. I really don't think the weather warning is going to have much effect here. Okay. Well, I will get out and do a photo here, because I don't think I've ever taken one of actual vehicle. I don't know that anyone's going to be able to tell it's underwater. I say get out, actually. I'm not getting out, obviously. I'll send that one off too. Oh, Maritagala, if I'm saying that correctly. Okay, let's see if I can get to the surface here. So I seem to be pretty far down. Let's see if we can get across that gap. It's a little bit like, how is it? Speed Buggy? I forget the name of that cartoon. Yeah, if you watch for any amount of time, you'll know that when there's water, I have a hard time refraining from not going into it. But I am going to head back to the surface so we can continue our journey. The shiny two planets that were close to each other got my attention. And then the shiny water got my attention. Fairnor, did Nightbot attempt to kick you? I don't know if it put a block on you or not. If so, I can take that off. Severe weather warning. Yeah, I almost did get there. Gala. Oh. Oof. Fell right off of that. Let me see if I can put some more in there. Okay, well, we have a destination. This planet is going to be kind of hard to forget, given the name. Let's see if I can call the freighter close here. And it looks like Nightbot is acting up, so I'm going to remove him. So if he's hassling anyone from chatting, you guys might be able to chat now. Okay, let's move some of this to another ship. Put it in the freighter for now. And we'll take the Explorer out. Plenty of room in there. I'll put the Emerald in there too, along with the Dynamic Resonator. Actually, yeah, I don't need that Emerald. I'm carrying the Rubium for a price check. And we'll get out and hop on over here. And welcome to everyone who is watching, new or returning. Appreciate it very much. Feel free to type in chat. I bumped Nightbot. Looks like he was misbehaving. And if you guys happen to like what you're watching, please do give it a like. That's needed. We're on Rise Planet. Or subscribe, or both. That would be wonderful. I'm going to scan for a dark hole, black hole, not a dark hole. There's one over there. There's one close. Went the wrong way. Can still make that jump. Okay. Yes, fair north. That's what I was you know, having asteroids you could mine and having a mining ship, I think would be nice as well. Let's go ahead and warp to there. Gala, I'm in about the 4th galaxy. I started far out on the fringe. So this is about the 4th one, although it's the first for most people. Oh, we've got a fleet battle. Let's see if I can call my freighter to change ships. I think I'm too close. Yep. Still can't do it. These fleet battles have such a large area of effect that it's very difficult to work all anything in. I think we could reduce that just a little bit. There we go. Let's grab the fighter, because I'm interested in a better freighter. That's it. With a little bit more cargo space. Not that I'm even using all the cargo space here, so maybe it's not a good idea, but I've yet to see one. That was the next scale. I think this would be like freighter class 2. So yeah, Fearnor, I agree with that, because a lot of problems when you're doing broadcasts as well. It's not really necessary. They could just put streaking stars. I think that would work. And you know, if they wanted to, on the PS4, vibrate the controller, that would be fine. You know, I don't really think they need to shake it up and down. Realize they want to be unique, but okay, it's over here. Let's see what type of trouble we can get into. We may get there. And I'm gonna have to pull him off the freighter, or actually, is that ship? You would think a ship that size could actually handle itself. This is one enormous ship. Okay, see if I can get their attention here. I know those are friendly, so don't want to shoot them. I can find the bad guys. I think those are the bad guys. Yeah. Try shooting at them as soon as I get past the freighter. There we go. See if I can kite them away. Try inverting. Reverse. This guy's bouncing all over the place. I know this is one I'm not locked onto, but this is the one I've got here. Shields down. Oh, wrong weapon there. He's off to stop going to reverse. They were coming for me, just taking a little while. Oh, missed him 3 times there. Some more iron there. Are there any more? Oh, there's flying loot here. Yeah, fair nor you can actually hit the wrong guys and get engaged in the wrong battle. That's the other one that's going to be my target. This guy got. I don't want to shoot him there because I don't want to hit the freighter. Yeah, and more fleets show up. Okay. Oh, it's actually that ship. Yeah, I probably won't have the capital to buy that one. Normally it's the smaller ones. Yeah, you're right. Where the pirates forgot about the ship they're attacking, and everyone decided to engage me. Quite convenient. And since one thing they did do with the last patch, they did increase the number of ships you can fight, which is good. I probably need to give them some slightly different weapons just to change it up, since players can have so many weapons. Because on my ship, I've got 1,000,000 boosts, so it would be nice if they had one too, just to make it a little bit. Yeah, this is a large ship. I'm thinking it might be a different class, probably in the 100 million range, or 29 slots, really. Well, I have 17 slots. It's only 40 million. It'll leave me 8 million left. I'll take my garden apart, but I can always rebuild that. And it is a huge ship, so just because it's a huge ship. I agree, it should be over 29 slots. It should be much, much higher. But I'm willing to move this one for now. And that'll put all my junk. Let's move this all over. I wasn't even using the 17 slots I had, but I might just keep the farm on the base. So I do have a farm there instead of rebuilding it in the freighter. Okay, let's purchase that one. And he's a Viking captain. Hello, Gaming Mike. Actually, I thought it was Fariner talking to me before. Welcome to the channel. I've been to your channel quite a few times. I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, Mike, I'm just buying it for the size. There's really nothing to do up there now since everything was gutted. Don't see any other ships. That's my former freighter. And it has my ships. Okay. Do I talk to the captain? I've not actually upgraded the freighters, so yeah, it's not gonna let me up there. Mike, I know you actually did a video on it. Do you know how you get your ships from one to the other? I would assume they would have went there. But they're not. That one could stay. I'm happy with that. They can only fly one at a time. Really? Pirates already? Let me see if there's some option here. Nope. Not that I see. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I just remember being in combat before I can summon them. I'll switch that weapon. Try not to hit that freighter. And around we go again. Let's see if I can get out here and summon it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, Mike. It's far too simple. Just 29 slots. That's... In Fear Nor, a lot of people have issues with the inventory system. I think they know it. I've always been perplexed by it. I know there's a need in most games for inventory management, but this is really a bizarre inventory management. And it's more complicated when they add the other ships in, because you have to move everything sort of left, right, you know, from ship to ship to ship. Okay, so let's see where we're at out here. I haven't not been to this star base yet. I do want to look at the map, see where the closest wormhole is, or black hole. Well, hopefully it's not the closest. We'll see. Oh, there. Whoa. Almost. Yeah, I know it doesn't have fuel. I just want to see. Oh, okay, it's only actually 300 light years away. So I finally got back to where I was before the first wormhole in space and time. So okay, let's go to the freighter. And I'll probably, since we're approaching 2 hours, I'll go to this freighter, dock, and wrap up this video. I have a schedule on the header, so you guys can see what my other broadcasts are. I actually have one at 6 this evening, this series also. It's a little, the schedule's a little Google icon. You just hit it and it'll bring up a Google spreadsheet with a color-coded calendar. It's filled out through most of the month. I do appreciate everyone showing up. Let me move up here. Get rid of that icon. And sorry, Mike, for ending the broadcast just as you got here. Thanks for showing up. I really do appreciate it. I will do the best I can. There we go. See you, Gavin. Take it easy. Fear nor don't ask that question. So I will be back at 6 tonight Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, everyone. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video or the stream, please do give it a like or subscribe. And thanks to everyone. That's great that you showed up. And I'll catch all of you later. Remember to have a good day.